all very much for being here today. We are gathered here today because we want to call attention, although I don't think much attention is needed, to the outrageous smear campaign that many are launching against our vice presidential nominee, Governor Sarah Palin. I think what is important is for everyone to focus on the issues that the American public will judge our candidates and the McCain-Palin ticket on. And that has to do with the record of accomplishment that Governor Palin has amassed during her tenure as the governor of Alaska. She has taken on the corrupt special interests in Washington and in Alaska. She has stood up for families, and she has made a difference on issues that citizens of Alaska will recognize as being important to their everyday lives, whether that is school financing or the issue of energy independence. Governor Palin has a record of achievement. And with her years of executive experience and her many accomplishments, she is more prepared than Barack Obama to be the President of the United States. Barack Obama's experience is basically, as he himself had said, is in running a campaign. Governor Palin's experience is in running a state. She is the most popular governor in the United States. She has been dealing with issues successfully that are very, very important to families across the country right now. Issues of energy, economic growth, and the quality of our public schools. As a mother who sent her daughters off to the Massachusetts public schools for the first day this morning, that's what I care about. I am sure that just like me, Governor Palin loves her children, and I think we need to leave it at that. When Barack Obama was voting with the Democrats 97% of the time, Governor Palin was doing her job in Alaska. She wasn't courting the special interests or courting the press. She was standing up to members of her own party to root out corruption. She was passing legislation and doing exactly what the citizens of Alaska expected of her to do when she was elected. I think what the American people will see this evening is Governor Palin doing her job, and as they get to know the McCain-Palin ticket, I think they'll be as impressed as all of us are with a record of achievement, and they will help us all to focus on the issues that are really important. It is my pleasure this afternoon to introduce the chair of the Victory 2008 campaign, Carly Fiorina.
Thanks so much, Governor, and thanks to all of you for coming this afternoon. You know, one of my roles as Victory Chair has been to meet with a lot of Democrats who are voting for the McCain-Palin ticket. And one of the things I have been told by many, many Democrats over the last several months is how disappointed they were in their own party for not standing up against the sexist smears that Hillary Clinton endured. The Republican Party will not stand by while Sarah Palin is subjected to sexist attacks. And indeed, there has been a great deal of sexism, unfortunately, exhibited during Hillary Clinton's historic run for the presidency, and also exhibited during the very short time that Sarah Palin has been placed before the American people as the Republican Party's nominee for vice president. And you know, as women, I think all of us are sensitized and outraged when we see sexist treatment. I don't believe that American women are going to stand for it this time either, because one of the things that Hillary Clinton's historic run for the presidency did is highly tune women's ears to objectionable and sexist attacks. I think what we should focus on, if we are going to be fair to this wonderful and accomplished woman rather than sexist, is not to refer to her as a cheerleader from the West, just as one outrageous example, but instead to focus on her record and the kind of vice president that she will be. In addition to a variety of sexist comments, the cheerleader being but one, as you well know, liberal websites are outrageously accusing Governor Palin of faking a pregnancy. One of Senator Obama's spokesmen accused Governor Palin of being a Nazi sympathizer. They have accused Governor Palin of being part of fringe groups. Obama supporters have released her Social Security number into the public. We have seen supermarket tabloids that not only support Barack Obama putting these smears on the cover, but also shout with massive headlines about sex and babies and lies. Many people have demeaned and belittled her experience, and as women, we all know how frequently that happens. This is a well-qualified candidate for vice presidency and well-qualified to be a heartbeat away from the president. This executive, who has made more executive decisions than Barack Obama has made in his life, also happens to be a woman, and that is thrilling to so many millions of American women. With that, it's my pleasure to introduce a woman who knows something about what Sarah Palin is going through. Rosario Marin is the former U.S. Treasurer. It's my great pleasure to ask Rosario to the podium.